We're recording. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back on the In Your Neighborhood podcast. As you can see from the logo there, IYN. That's an acronym for In Your Neighborhood. And pod is pod. I'm Reality, your boy from Hackney. Black guy in your neighborhood. My mother's favorite rapper. All facts. We just come back from 2 rounds of COVID. The Delta, Omicron, Alpha, Omega variant. Because I was in bed for like 2 weeks, so I had everything. We got 40 in the building. 8 times 5, 4 times 10, plus 10. Take away the 10 again. He's 40.
What's happening, mate? You good?
Yeah, I'm cool, man. I'm cool. I mean, I ain't seen you for a while, actually.
I know, right? You got COVID, then I got COVID.
And then, Christmas happened. The New Year happened.
Then we just had a break, right?
Yeah, we just had a break.
But we're back.
Yeah, we're back. And then we have a returning guest to the neighborhood. We got Alfie Wills. Don't get twisted, man. Alfie Wills
boys.
in the building. AW. Is it AW?
AW.
AW, sorry, it's not Alfie Wills.
AW, I don't know.
AW.
I don't know AW.
AW. You know the guy in these streets. Right. As I said before, he's a wonder kid. The football manager analogies are coming back. I saw the video you did with CC. That was fantastic.
That
was fantastic.
Respect.
But I'm sorry to say this, A-Dub, but I've got a bone to pick with you.
Right.
Did you see the shock on his face?
I know. Fucking hell, what have I done wrong?
Okay. So last time you were here, fantastic interview, brilliant freestyle. I loved it all. But as soon as we turned the mics off and the cameras off, do you remember what this guy said, 40?
Yeah, there was like some juicy stories in that one.
Yeah. The guy, A-Dub was like, guys, I got stabbed in the head. Yeah. And I was just looking at him like, why didn't you say this on camera? Listen, tell me this. Are you okay to tell us the story of you being stabbed in your skull?
Yeah.
We need the views.
So fucking... Basically, obviously, shit goes down in it in the streets, you know what I mean? Shit happens, man. You bump into people, fucking... Anyway, I was just somewhere, shit was happening, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, fucking, I didn't see it coming. It was with like a big... like a dumbbell weapon, rusty weapon type of thing in my head, like it was like ridged off. You know what I mean? So obviously it had a point like this.
Oh, the shank.
Yeah, and it's like come in twice to my head here, boom, yeah. But I got stabbed in the leg as well before that about a year ago, and then I've been stabbed here. You probably can't see it. Mark here in my hand, and I got stabbed here in my hand as well.
Bloody hell.
There's us just joking about it, but it's serious, really, innit?
Is that?
No, I'm alright. I'm on my feet, and I'm fucking. You know what I mean? I'm the one out here winning, mate. I am.
It's actually a
doesn't damage my ears.
But you're still here. That's the main thing. And I think fate had it that knife was a bit ridged, because you could be a guest on the In Your Neighborhood podcast. If it wasn't ridged.
I know. Felt lucky, but
it was meant to be that way, so you could be on this podcast here today.
You see things in life like that, man, they make you realise, don't you? Life's worth living, you know what I mean? If you get yourself involved in shit and you fall lucky to get out of the shit, don't drag yourself back into that shit. If it falls onto your feet, deal with it, mate, but don't bring yourself into situations what can't be handled. You get me?
I like that. So much wisdom for such a young man. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got him back again. What are you working on now, Mr. A-Dub? What you got coming? Can you reveal?
Right, so...
because we need some juicy stories, you feel me?
Right,
We're
so
back.
I've got plenty of unreleased tracks. I've been going to, what they call it, all-inclusive entertainment. Big shout out to them, sick.
All-inclusive entertainment?
Yeah.
Where is that? Is that in Middlesbrough?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Is that like a...
it's a studio, yeah. It's over in TS2.
Mm-hmm.
It's sick, man. Chief and Tough, man. Respect to them both. They both know what they're doing.
Shout out Chief, shout out Taff.
And I've just been going there on the low-key.
Are they free?
Yeah.
Okay. I was about to say free Chief and Taff, but they're out. Okay.
I've just been doing like loads of work in there. I've got a few drill things. I've got an auto-tune there. I've got...
Well, like You're singing as well. You're doing the young thug thing.
Yeah, I've got an auto-tune thing here. Do you know what?
Is there nothing this boy can't do? He survived getting stabbed 5 times. You're like a modern day Tupac, but in UK, because we can't use guns here. You got stabbed. Let's just say you got stabbed 5 times. Sorry, just say that. You got stabbed 5. How many times did you get stabbed?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Obviously, these two weren't bad.
It just has a ring to it. 5 times.
You know what I mean? That's not bad, and that's faded away over time, to be honest. That was
you know what? I see something. I see like an album cover with you when you get like buffed up like me, you know, in the gym, and then you're like you've got your hands clasped like this, and it shows all your wounds, and the album's gonna be called 5 times.
5
People
times.
are gonna be looking like, what does 5 times mean? Then you explain in the album.
It comes from reality.
And then you have a light shining on you.
Directly from reality.
Yeah. Produced by reality. Yeah.
Sick.
But let's get away from that negativity. Positive is you're still here. That's the main thing.
Definitely,
Don't let me go Uncle Reality on you.
No,
because I was like that last time. Boy was like, why you being wise? I was giving you advice. I haven't even sorted my own life out, and I'm giving advice. Bloody hell, son.
Respect.
No, but I like what you're doing. From the last podcast you were on here, seems you're very driven. Yeah, which
definitely.
is the main thing.
And you know what? I've been working a lot in the background. I've got loads of projects. Projects.
No.
What the fuck do you call
We understood what you meant.
Yeah,
we
whatever
projects,
it is,
right?
We say project, but we don't know what the kids are saying these days.
Right, so
They might be
projects.
saying projects. We'll be like, what?
Do you know what? It probably isn't projects. Probably I've lost my head. Right, so projects. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I've got. I'm trying to think of the best way to say it without releasing.
revealing.
Yeah, you know what I mean, right? So
This is what I like.
People, right, what people might clock on. I've got 2 things what are coming out on channels, and it's like a series on a channel, if that makes sense.
And they're big channels.
Yeah, the big channels and the big things, so people have got millions of views by doing one of these videos on this channel.
Oh, he's talking about...
You get me?
Where's the box? Are you talking about that? My skin colour on the box.
No, I ain't talking
I
about
didn't
that.
want to reveal too much, you know.
Nah.
But that's how they discovered Dave.
Nah,
I mean, I didn't see any
do
series
you know what?
called
Do you know what?
Brown
It's
Box.
2 things along the lines. It's 2 things along the lines, right? And do you know what it is actually, right? Funnily enough,
Brown
I'm going to do one of them today in Newcastle. After from me, I'm going up to Newcastle to go and record one of these things. What I'm talking about now.
Sick.
Wait there. By the time this comes out, people might have an idea anyway of what.
Oh, okay. So will you
get
be
me?
like teasing it?
Yeah, sort of. So even if not, people already have this idea now because me being a gobshite, it's just said, but. Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? Truthfully, I want people to know, you know what I mean? Like, without saying too much, I want them anticipated.
Yeah. Do you like... What's the word I'm looking for? Do you have management and stuff like that?
I manage myself. I just do everything alone.
Oh, yeah. I think you said that before. I'm not sure.
Do everything
Maybe it's
alone.
another artist I heard. But, like, would you ever
in
get management?
Don't know, man. It falls under loads of different levels, management, doesn't it? You know what I mean? Because you can have a managerial manager for a certain thing, and then it differs, man. So I don't know.
I feel like
But
you're...
and there's people who've been helping me out with the music, like shout out to Blitz, you know what I mean?
Yeah, shout out
Blitz has
Blitz,
been helping
shout
me
Blitz.
loads, man. Blitz has been helping me loads, like not helping me, but like steering me in the right direction,
giving you
sort of
advice,
thing. You know what I mean? Because I've been going wrong in the music, but I've been going right, and it's like helps thanks to him. Obviously, it's myself. You know what I mean? That you can't do something without yourself wanting to. Do it. But yeah, man, shout out to Blitz, man. He knows his thing. And Nick as well, man. Nick Coker from Northern Baby as well, man. Like, she helped me with that CC project and some, what's it called, a studio session up Newcastle with that NE4, shout out NE4. I was working with them up Newcastle. So,
that sounds good, man. So you've got people that've got your back. That's the main thing. But yours, like, the other main thing is to have people that will tell you the truth.
yeah, definitely, man.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't want to be gassed up and be one of these, like, was it Tekashi?
Yeah, I know what you mean, it was shit.
He got 2 and where is he now?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So, flipping rats.
Obviously, like, there's been like loads of acts from the northeast, where 2 of them right here, and we maybe haven't like pushed it as far as we'd like to have. What are you planning on doing a bit different to see if you can like get?
Well,
that
no
next
one's
level?
made it from the northeast, man. I want to be the first to make it, me.
That's what I mean. Like, what's the plan to get there, or is it just keep?
Right,
making
so
music?
so these series on these channels is like a big push in itself. You get me? So for me going on these and doing these, it's giving me an instant boost straight away. You know what I mean? So people are going to see me from all over the country because bearing in mind these two channels are like a Southern District sort of channel, if that makes sense. So it's ran by
People
You're,
from
you're branching out, innit?
yeah,
You're branching
I
out.
mean, one of them's from Birmingham. There you go. That's another little hint.
Oh yeah, I think I've got a clue, but
Yeah.
we won't reveal it till
And
it
then,
comes out.
yeah.
This should
And
be
then,
like this could be the promo run.
And then I don't know, man. I've just got loads of plans and ideas. Obviously, my solo videos and that. You know what I mean? Like I've done a few solo tracks there, so what I haven't brought out yet. My plan was to do a few features, so their fans got hold of my attention. And when I drop a solo song, everyone's gonna be like, "Whoa," you know what I mean? Because
That's
I
a
want
good
this
plan.
solo to be my main thing. But my plan is I'm gonna do 2 solo videos. I'm gonna go for a drill video, and then I'm gonna do like a, I don't know, not like a house type of song, but you know, like a Fredo Meeks type beat type of thing. You know, where it's got like a boom. You know, you know what I mean? Like a, so yeah, man, I'm gonna do that, and then after I think I'm gonna come up with that auto tune thing. But that's sick, you know, the auto tune thing because it's got like an auto tune hook in it, but then the bars are drill. You get me? But they're not proper drill bars. It's like, and then obviously I've got one of my pals on there as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I like
Fucking
the.
shout
I
out
like,
to him, man. He's probably going back to jail soon, so the song won't come out until he's out of jail.
oh,
but
so we're gonna.
it's all over
like-
him going to jail. This is why we done like the.
So
you know
we're
what,
gonna have
man?
to be like free your pal.
Yeah,
I knew we had to free someone. I knew it. I could feel it.
real too, man.
Do you know what it? Do you know what it is, mate? Like I've obviously watched you getting all the attention you have like over the years, building it up.
Yeah, definitely.
And what I've seen is like you've really built it from like YouTube videos, Facebook videos, Insta videos.
That's how it all starts, doesn't it, man? Them freestyle videos.
Yeah, that's it. And then like more recently, I've seen you going more down the route of like, you know, like the polished. Obviously, you've been part of videos now where it's like more polished, a bit more high quality. What do you think? What do you think gets you more like attention? What builds your buzz more?
Videos. Nah. Right, so that has 2 different answers. So I'd say what builds my buzz more. Right, so my own personal buzz is stuff like this: podcasts, interviews, studio time, music videos. But for push and stuff, Instagram. But then again, now on Instagram, right, I'm already at a certain level where I can only go so much more in this town. You know what I mean? So I'm hitting certain amounts of views now, like fucking 30,000 views, 20,000 views, and it's only going to take like, I don't know, like it might like have like a video where it might hit 50,000 views on Instagram, say for instance, you know what I mean, and one might only get 10k views, but I'm still getting that same audience, just more people will view it. Do you get me? If that makes sense. So like the people who watch me already watch me and they've watched me for years. You have people who are running off, and like I said on the last podcast, that you have people who won't listen because they think this and that about you, or but it's all full of shit, man. You just need to power through it. But I think the buzz side of things, I think doing music in itself just gives me a buzz. You know what I mean? But I like being in the studio, like writing bars. I don't know what it is. I haven't been writing much. Like my life's been like not hectic, but you know what I mean. I've had fucking Christmas, and then I've had all this shit going on, man. What I can't really speak about, but it's just. I don't know.
But at the end of the day, you're still a young guy.
Yeah.
Like,
and obviously, it was my 18th birthday, innit?
This guy.
When was it your birthday?
Like last week, a week ago today.
Happy birthday for them.
Oh
mate.
no,
Merry
nice one,
birthday.
boys, nice one.
Merry birthday.
So yeah, but obviously, what I done was, I'd say just before Christmas, I was getting stressed out about all these situations where I was thinking, oh man, like I don't have enough bars written. And I sat there and I thought about it, and I thought, I'm sat on loads of tracks. Like I was sat on loads of bars with already beats there, you know what I mean? So all I need to do is go in the studio, get them mixed and mastered, get them polished. You know what I mean? That's a track there, that's a track there ready. So I may pull it out the bag in a year and a half and do a video for that, you know what I mean? It's just whatever suits the time. So if I'm gonna, so I think with this drill thing, I think if it doesn't push, because the drill like perspective in music now, it's massively pushing up north. Like Newcastle are fucking massively doing this thing for drill now, you know what I mean? Obviously, there isn't many drillers around here. Like, there isn't even drillers up north. We've already had this conversation. Drill and drillers are 2 different things. You know what I mean? You do drill music, you aren't a fucking driller, mate. But, you know, no, it is all.
He's trying to cause some
I might
trouble.
have to just caption that. And you know, just put it at the beginning of like all my beats or something. That'd be a
Drill
sick
music,
drop.
mate, you are a driller.
Yeah, I like the plans actually. I like the plans.
It's just all over time, you know what I mean? I think.
Yeah. You said a lot there, and you were like, because obviously I don't know what's going on in your life.
Yeah.
I don't want to
chilled out now, but
I don't want to assume anything.
Christmas time, man. It's always.
Oh, Christmas is hectic, man. But the thing is, you said it was, what did they say, 40? His 18th birthday?
Yeah.
The other week.
Last week.
Bro, we were talking before this podcast even started. I know you got more of a beard than me, but bro, you're in the grand scheme of things, like, no disrespect to you, and I don't say anything with disrespect.
No.
You're still a baby, you know.
No, yeah, I know, man, I know.
You're still a baby.
I'm so young, I know, bro.
If what you're worrying about is writing bars, life is gonna hit you, bro.
No, obviously there's way more stressful things like that.
Writing
bars has always been a big part of my life.
I know what you mean. Like I said at the beginning, I don't know what's going on in your life. You don't need to reveal anything here. I know it's tough out there in these streets. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't even reveal this to 40 before the podcast started, but in a few weeks, I'm going in for an ECG. Do you know what that is?
ECG doesn't sound like...
I've had a few.
Yeah, they're going to go and, like, examine my heart.
But why?
Because I don't know. I actually don't know.
Have you been, like, getting some issues?
I'm getting some issues. Blood pressure high. Life is tough, bro. Blood pressure high. And in the grand scheme of things, I'm not an old man either. I might be an old man to you. We're from two different eras.
No, you are an old man to me, don't you?
But, like, one thing I was trying to get to through all of that is don't lose the love you have for something.
Yeah,
for rap.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Never, man.
Because there'll be times in life where, and I'm telling you now, there'll be times in life where you feel like, oh, I don't even want to write. But don't force
I've been
don't
through
force
them
yourself
stages,
to
that's
write.
what I mean, man. I've already been through stages like that, mate. I know I'm going to go through plenty more.
Yeah.
I was stressed out last night. Truth, man. You should have seen me in Bliss last night. Me and Blitz were stressed. We were stressed, man, because obviously, man, when there's so much to do in one time, you try and, like, sort of work it out, and then when you're trying to work it out, you can't even hear yourself fucking think.
Yeah, I know what you mean. And I think
your head's doing all this overtime, and then by the time you get home, you lay there in your bed. Like last night, man, I didn't get to sleep at like 4:30 in the morning.
Bloody hell!
You know what I mean?
Why are you giving yourself this much stress at this age?
It's just, it needs to be done, mate. It's all for the good
when
of myself.
When I was your age, I can't believe I'm saying this. You remember? I can't believe I'm telling someone when I was your age. When I was your age, I was stressing about failing my A levels. You know what I got, Alfie Wills? AW. I got 3 U's. Do you know what that means? I could go in the exam, write my name. In fact, write the first letter of my name and get the same result. And I stayed in that exam hall for 2 hours. Do you know how embarrassing that is?
Yeah. How did you manage that?
Look, man, I've never done school, man. Never enjoyed it, man. I was always clever as well, like academically. Yeah. My academic levels were always dead high.
I feel like don't let them fool you. You're smart. I could tell by the way you speak.
I just don't. School's not been for me, mate. I think, like, all this out. Like, I used to sit there in class, and there was all these shit what you'd learn. I'd think, not being funny, mate, but when the fuck am I gonna need algebra in my life? You know what I mean? Like, obviously, I am picking up a pen, putting this to paper, doing all this just to make you look good, mate, for your reports at the end of the year. You know what I mean? Obviously, to make you.
That's fair.
It depends what you want to do, doesn't it? Like, if you want to do a job where you need algebra, then fair enough, you're going to pay attention.
Yeah.
But it's like, how many people do...
I always knew what I was going to be, mate. You're not going to... I need maths now, obviously. I need maths in what I do, but...
Because it's counting that paper.
It's simple, like, simple maths. Not fucking algebra and all this shit that you have to do now. But do you know what, man? It baffles you. I used to sit there in school and, like, obviously I could always do it, you know what I mean? Like I said, I'm quite brainy, so obviously, like, don't know, like, work side of things, I'd always get the work done no matter what I'd done, but then sometimes if I didn't enjoy it or I see no purpose in it, I would never do it, you know what I mean? If I seen purpose in the work, I'd crack on with it, mate. You know what I mean? Or if I thought it was going to benefit me. You know what I mean? But, like, if I'm only doing an algebra thing for 3 days and I'm not going to do for the rest of the year and I'm never going to take a test on it, why am I learning it now?
You know, we do a lot of stuff that is unneeded, like paying tax. Why do we pay tax? We just have to do it. So we don't get thrown in jail. But But speaking of that, Mr. AW, do you keep up with current events? I know you're young, but do you keep up with what's going on political wise, you know?
I try not to, man. It's fucking...
Okay.
It's not that kind of podcast.
It's not that kind of podcast.
Do you know what it is?
I was going into the political segment.
Do you know what it is?
Have you heard of Boris Johnson?
Yeah, I know. That's
we call him
heard
BJ.
of him.
We call him BJ because he sucks.
Yeah.
That got him there.
I know you're a little bit older, but no need for the dad joke.
That was so terrible. Speaking of BJ though, have you seen that thing on... That was a mad segue, sorry guys.
You just looked the guy in the eyes and said, speaking of BJ though.
That was a mad segue. Goodness me. But like, did you see that thing on Instagram? I told Foy about this earlier, where it was like, and please don't tell me you've done this.
What's this?
Where it's like, if you sent unsolicited penis pics, you can face 2 years in jail.
I know, I've seen this, man. I've seen this share it. I was laughing at it, actually. I've seen this share it. I was laughing at it.
Get on the sex offenders list.
Yeah.
Now, my question here is, and as you're 18, we can have these conversations now. Last pod, I was trying to...
Right, yeah, cool.
last pod, I was trying to
it's legal now,
calm down.
So, yeah.
Now we're having a grown adult conversation because you're 18. So my question is, okay, you know, it's wrong. We all know, we all can agree it's wrong to be sending women your pecker when they haven't asked for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But my question here is, you know, equal society, everyone's got equal rights. If a woman, this is a hypothetical...
Took the words out of my mouth. I knew you were going to say that, and I fully agree with what you're going to say.
This is a
before you even say
hypothetical
it.
story for you, actually. Listen to this. Hypothetical. I'm not saying this happened. Say you're in Sunderland.
Are you sure?
For example. No. Listen. Say you're in Sunderland, for example. Say, like, this is a hypothetical story, and you're in this pub called the Wheat Sheaf. I'm just saying. You open your Snapchat around 8:13 p.m. This is a hypothetical story. And you think, oh, why is this girl messaging me? I haven't heard from her for a while, you know. And then you open it, titties. I didn't ask for those titties.
Yeah, exactly, man. It's the same
next
thing.
snap you open, the vajayjay. I didn't ask for that vajayjay. I felt violated. Should that woman be then put on the sex offenders register? Exactly. We ask the tough questions here on the In Your Neighborhood podcast.
Do you know what? It makes sense. Fully makes sense what you're saying, and it's funny. Do you know what? It's funny you said it because I knew what you were going to say there. Just because. Do you know what it is? I fully agree with you, mate. Like I seen it the other day, and I thought the same thing. I thought in my head. I don't know. Obviously, you get the women. Like even now, do you know what I mean? Like it's probably equal. Like you see all these accounts and stuff. What like send photos and. You know what I mean? Like that's every day. Obviously, there's males doing it, but there's females doing it as well. Like you can't punish like someone for something and then like not punish someone else for the same thing.
Is it Instagram accounts that send women send?
Yeah, there will be Instagram accounts, Snapchat accounts.
Okay. We'll talk after the pod.
But does
Facebook
does the law though? Does the law
like
mean women can be done for it?
Checking my followers.
No, I don't think. You know.
Is it just penises? Like
nah, exactly. That,
I think
that doesn't make sense, man. You know what I mean? That does not make sense at all.
You know how we do it lately these days. Like we just read the headline, we don't read the article.
It's pure sexist, but you know what it is as well. Truthfully, I think if women were getting punished for it, like I think they'd push it to like another like extent where it'd be like, oh, yeah, fucking or what's the word, like discriminating us, you're making us look like people we aren't.
Yeah,
but you know what I mean? Obviously, there's women who do it and the women who isn't doing it. You know what I mean? But it's the same thing for them. And like you see all this stuff about all these things what men do. Yeah, mate. There's men out here what don't do that as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true. But
all men are fucking bad.
But AW, Mr. AW, men. Let's be honest. Men are doing it in abundance. I mean, they go crazy with it.
Yeah.
Like dick pics is actually a thing. Like tit pics is not really a thing, is it?
Not really.
Like, so I feel like
that makes sense what you've just said there.
So it's like, I mean, if I was sent a willy, I would be like, what the hell? I would feel violated, especially if I didn't ask for it. Not saying I would.
Yeah.
Breasts, it feels like it's more acceptable. I know that sounds terrible, but I don't know. That's just the world we live in, innit? Penises are ugly. So I'm glad we had that hard-hitting conversation. AW, you turned 18. First thing that happened the week after is you had a conversation with Reality, an X-rated 18+ conversation. See what we're doing here? We're changing lives.
Changing lives.
We come back and we change lives. In Your Neighborhood podcast. Flipping hell, son.